Hello everyone, today we'll be going through Mathematics A. This is Edexcel International GCSE Paper 2F, Jan 2022. Code is 4MA12F. Let us move to question number 1. And the question number 1 says the diagram shows a square and its diagonals. A part shade 1 by 4 of the square. 1 by 4 of the square, there are 4 triangles. You can shade any one of them. So I'm shading just this one. So you can shade any one of the 4 triangles, and this will be the 1/4 of the shape. And this is one mark part which is done. Here is a rhombus. Next part is rhombus is given. B part, what fraction of the rhombus is shaded? So out of 4 portions, 3 are shaded, so we can write answer as 3 by 4, and this is one mark part which is done. Next, C part, they are saying write 0.9 as fraction, and for that one we can write 0.9, and to remove fraction, under the fraction we will be writing 1, and for each number to the right we will be writing 0, and this will be gone. It will be 9 by 10, and 9 by 10 will be the fraction required, and this is one mark part which is done. Now question number 2, and the question number 2 says here is a list of numbers, and a part from the numbers in the list write down a cube number. Cube number is, like for example, 2 cube is equal to 8. So 8 is a cube number. Then a factor of 70. Factor of 70 should be divisible by that number. So by 14 will be equal to 5. So factor of 70 is 14, and this is also one mark part. Then third part, a multiple of 6, and we can write multiple of 6 will be 30. 6 fives are 30, so we can write 6 fives are 30, so 30 will be our answer for this one mark part. And fourth part is a prime number, and prime number is a number which is divisible by itself and 1. So it will be prime numbers are 3 and 23. These are the prime numbers. You can write any one of them. So 3 or 23, they are saying a prime number. So we can write, I'm writing 3, but the second option 23 is also correct. Then next part, B part, here is a number machine. This is input and this is output. And if they are saying work out the input when the output is 108, so we need to check for the reverse. So it is 108 is output, and the reverse function of this will be -3, so this will be -3, and the reverse function of multiplication 5 is division 5. So we will be starting with 105, and -3 will be resulting to 105, and 105 after division by 5 will be resulting to 105 divided by 5 is equal to 21. So input will be 21. This will be our final answer for this question. We can write here 21, and this is 2 mark question which is done. Now this is question number 3, and question number 3 says the diagram shows a fair 8-sided spinner. Holly is going to spin the spinner once, and A part write on the word from the box above that best describe the likelihood that the spinner will land on. So first option is yellow. So yellow is only 1 out of 8. So 1 out of 8 is unlikely. So our answer will be unlikely, which we have taken this option. And the second option is red. For red, we will be checking. Red is 1, 2, 3, 4 times out of 8, so it's having evens chance, so our answer will be evens, and this is also 1 mark part. Then B part, they're saying on the probability scale below, mark with a cross the probability that the spinner will land on blue. So blue, if we check the spinner, there's no blue, so probability will be 0 and our mark will be over here. This will be 0 mark and this is 1 mark part, which is done. Question number 4. The table below shows the maximum recorded temperature and the minimum recorded temperature on one day in each of 4 countries, and these are the countries, and this is the maximum temperature and the minimum temperature. A part, which country has highest maximum recorded temperature? So highest maximum recorded temperature is this one, 21. So our answer will be which country? So country will be Qatar, so we can write here Qatar, and this is 1 mark part. And next, B part says work out the difference between the maximum recorded temperature in Finland and the minimum recorded temperature in Finland. So comparison between Finland temperatures. Finland is this one, maximum and minimum. So we can subtract minus 19 minus 28 minus 19 minus 28, and this will be equal to basically minus 19 minus 28, and this will be equal to, I'm doing maximum calculations with the help of calculator, so that so many students are relying on calculator, they should understand properly, but these are simple calculations which you can do mentally also. So this is 9 degrees Celsius. Next part, on the same day, the minimum recorded temperature in Japan is 15 degrees Celsius, lower than the minimum recorded temperature in Morocco. Work out the minimum recorded temperature in Japan. So for Japan, we can check 11 minus, this will be 15. They are saying work out the minimum recorded temperature in Japan. Um, Morocco is 19, so 19 degrees Celsius. On the same day, the minimum recorded temperature in Japan is 15 degrees Celsius, lower than the minimum recorded temperature in Morocco. Morocco minimum temperature is 11, so 11 minus 15, because 15 degrees Celsius lower, so this will be equal to minus 4 degrees Celsius, and it will be minus 4 degrees Celsius will be answer, and which we have calculated the minimum recorded temperature in Japan. Now question number 5, and question number 5 says the diagram shows point A and B. This is point A and this is point B marked on a grid of squares. A part on the grid, draw the line with equation y is equal to minus 2. So y is equal to minus 2 line. Just we have to draw this line, and we can draw this line is y is equal to minus 2. If I redraw accurately, this will be y is okay, so I just want to write better. Now this is better. Y is equal to minus 2. Now I don't know why it is not accurately drawn. So this one. Now next is midpoint M. M M is the midpoint of AB. Find the coordinates of M. If we check midpoint of AB, we can join this A and B points, and this one is A and B point, and this one is the midpoint M, and the coordinates we can check. This is -1 and 2, so we can write -1 and 2 will be the coordinates of midpoint, which we can write over here -1 and 2, and this is 2-mark question. Then next part, D is the point with coordinates 5 and D, where D is greater than 0. The triangle ABD is an isosceles triangle. C part, find the value of D. So 5 and D, 5 is here, so 5 and D. So isosceles triangle, so it will be over here, this point, and we can join this point to get the isosceles triangle. So it will be like this one, and this is the triangle. So this point will be having coordinates 5 and 1. So we will write the coordinates 5 and 1. So D is equal to 1. This will be answer for 1-mark part. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 6, and the question number 6 says here are 9 shapes drawn on a grid of squares, and these are the shapes provided. Shape D is quadrilateral and shape D is this one. Right, what is the mathematical name of this quadrilateral? And this quadrilateral we know is, which is this one. So this quadrilateral is trapezium. So trapezium, this is for 1 mark, and on the shapes, in one of the shapes in is congruent to shape G, right on the letter of this shape. And G, if we check, G is this shape, G is this shape, and this is congruent to this one, and if you rotate you can fit it on F, so G is congruent to F, so our answer will be F for 1 mark. And next part, they're saying write down the order of rotational symmetry of shape H, and H is having rotational symmetry of order 4. So this can be taking 1, 2, 3 and 4 positions. If we rotate this, it will be taking 4 positions, so 4 positions for the same shape, so it will be rotational symmetry of order 2. Then D part, how many lines of symmetry has shape E? And shape E is which one? Shape E is this rectangle, so we can draw line of symmetry this one. We can draw the line of symmetry 1, and the second line of symmetry which we can draw is this one. So E shape is having 2 lines of symmetry, which is 1 mark part, which is done. Now question number 7, and the question number 7 says 3 by 8 of the numbers of a squash club are children. 5 by 6, so 3 by 8, if we write this 3 by 8 of x, which we don't know, members, x is equal to members of club. So 3 by 8 of this are children, and then they are saying 5 by 6 of these children. So 5 by 6, so this is equal to children, and 5 by 6 we can write right-handed. So right-handed will be equal to 5 by 6 of 3 by 8 of x, and we can multiply, this will be 5 by 6 into 3 by 8 of x, and we can cancel this, 3 2s are 6, and this will be equal to 5 by 16. 5 by 16 of x, so our answer will be 5 by 16. This is what basically what fraction of members of Squash Club are right-handed children. Give your answer as a fraction in simplest form and show your working clearly. Next, B8, question number 8 is by writing each value correct to one significant figure. So one significant figure we have to write all these numbers and then estimate the value. Estimation question and show your working clearly. 8.23 up to 1 significant figure will be 8 and 181 up to 1 significant figure will be 200. Ending zeros are non-significant, and in case of 0.482 leading zeros are insignificant, so 0.4 will be converting to 5 because of 8 which is more than 5, so it will be 0.5. We can write it as 1600. 8 multiplied by 200 is divided by 0.5, and by the help of calculator if we divide by 0.5 we will get 3200, and 3200 will be answered at the proper location. And this was 3-mark question. Now question number 9 is the diagram shows triangle ABD, ABD, and diagram is not accurately drawn. ABC, BD, and ADF are straight lines. Angle CBD is 132, exterior angle of the triangle, and angle ADB, which is this one, 58. A1, write down the value of x, and these two are basically, this is straight line and this is also straight line, so vertically opposite angles are equal, so this will x will also be 58 degrees, and we can write answer as 58 degrees, and the reason will be vertically opposite angles. That's all. So it's 2-mark question. B part, work out the value of y, and y is this angle which we know this is y. To find y we can figure out this angle which is 180 minus 132 degrees, and this will be equal to 180 minus 132 is equal to 48 degrees, and this angle is 48 degrees. Now we can find y, which is 180 minus 58 plus 48. So we can write y is equal to 180 degree minus 58 plus 48 degrees, and this will be equal to 180 minus 58 plus 48, and this is equal to 74 degrees. So y will be equal to 74 degrees, and this is a 2-mark question which we are done with. Now question number 10, which is combination question, 10 part. In our library there are 2 trolleys of books, trolley 1, so we can take trolley 1 which is containing the subjects of books are building, rivers, and space, so we can write building, river, and space. And there is trolley 2 also, the subjects of the books building, history, and animals, so we can write T2 as building, history, and animals. Now what we have to do, Thomas takes one book from trolley 1 and one book from trolley 2. Write down all the possible combinations of the subjects that Thomas can take. So we have to take the combinations, different combinations. We will combine this with this one, then with this one, and then with this one, and we'll be getting 3 combinations. Then we'll be doing same thing with R and S also. So first combination will be B with B, and B with H, and then B with A. And similarly with R, we can have R with B, then R with H, and then R with A. and S with B, and S with H, and S with A. These are the 9 combinations, and this was for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can go to the question number 11, and the question number 11 says here is a sequence of patterns made from counters, pattern 1, pattern 2, and pattern number 3. A part in space below, draw the pattern of 4. So we can figure out these are 3 and 3 are more added to this. So we have to add 3 over here to get the pattern. So how we can easily draw? So I will be copying this pattern over here. This one is the pattern which we have taken, and we will take this pattern and we will attach this number 1 with 3 with this one, and this will be our required pattern. You can draw this, and this is 1 mark part which is done. Now B part, complete the table, and number of counters in pattern 1 are 3, then 6, then 9, and next will be what? 12 and 15, adding 3 basically. And they are asking in C, work out the number of counters in pattern number 10. So for each pattern number, we are multiplying by 3 to get the number of counters. So we can say 10 will be multiplied by 3, and this will be 30 counters, and this is done. Next is C7. C1 has exactly 70 counters, and can 7 make pattern number 25 using his counters. So how many we require? Basically 25 multiplied by 3, we require 75, and he's having only 70. So tick the appropriate box. So he will not be able to do this, so it will be no, which we have taken the option, and then they're saying give the reason for that. And reason is what? 70 is not in multiple of 3, because we are looking for multiples of 3 in this sequence. So we can write 70 is not a multiple of 3, one option. And the second option, we can say that 75 counters 75 counters are required for pattern number pattern 25. So for 25 we require 75 counters. This is done. Now the question number 25, which is a little tricky, but we can understand easily. It's saying diagram shows a box B and a carton C. Diagram is not accurately drawn, and this is box B, this one, and carton C. The box B is in the shape of cuboid. Each carton C is in the shape of an 8 centimeter cube. So 8 centimeter cube, we can check the volume, and this will be 8 volume. We can write volume is equal to 8 into 8 into 8, which is equal to 8 cubed is equal to 512. So 512 centimeter cube. So this is volume for 1. Now we will have to check how many these cartons can be filled in this box. And before doing this, I will go to the rest of the question. Martha is going to put as many of the cartons as possible into the box. She has enough cartons to do this. Martha will then fill the remaining space inside the box with packing material. Work out the volume of the space inside the box that Martha will fill in packing material. So we can put a, like for example, one box will be placed like this one, like this one. So one carton is placed in over here. So roughly I'm showing one is placed over here and the second one, then third one, like this. So on, we'll have to check, like on 24 side, this 8, 24 divided by 8, so it will be 3 cartons on this side, will be from this to this, and there will be no space remaining. And from 20 side, this will be 8 2s are 16, so 2 boxes will be fitting, and there will be a space of 4 centimeter. And on this side, which is 60 centimeter side, there will be 7 boxes to be fitted on this side, and it will be 4 centimeter side will be is. So how many total these cartons will be fitting into this? We can multiply 3 with 2 with 7, and the number of cartons, we will get number of cartons. Number of cartons in C will be in B, basically, not in C. In B will be equal to 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 7, and this will be the numbers fitting. So 3 into 2 into 7 is equal to 42. So 42 cartons will be there in B. Now volume of 1 is this one. So volume of 42 cartons will be equal to 42 multiplied by 512, and this will be multiplied by 512 is equal to 21504, and this will be centimeter cube. So this is the volume which is occupied, and the total volume of B is what? Volume of B will be, we will multiply length into width into height. So 60 into 20 into 24, 60 into 20 into 24, this will be the total volume. So 60 into 20 into 24 is giving us 28800, and this will be centimeter cube. So now packing, volume of the packing for packing, volume for packing will be equal to this total volume minus this volume, which is of the cartons. So 28800 minus 21504, and this will be minus 21504 is equal to 7296. So 7296 centimeter cube, this will be the volume, and 7296 is our answer. And this was 5 marks, a little tricky question. Hopefully you understood this. Now next question is question number 13. Here is a conversion graph to change between Canadian dollars and the pound, and this side is pound, this side is Canadian dollars. Use the graph to change, and what we have to change, 46 Canadian dollars to pounds, and 46 reference we can check. 46 reference is where? 46 reference we can take from this point. This will be the 46 reference, and 46 is this one. We can check this on this side, and this is 25. So our answer will be 25 pounds over here. And next B part, second part is $10, 10 pounds to Canadian dollars. So 10 pounds to Canadian dollars, also we can check the reference, and 10 pounds to Canadian dollars we can take, and this is 18. So we can write here, this side will be 18 Canadian dollars, and these are 2 mark parts. Now the last, this one, Elena is on holiday in London and is going to Paris. She's going to book a hotel in Paris. She knows that 1 pound is equal to 1.2 euros and change 528 euros to Canadian dollars. So 528 euros she's having, and you need to convert to pounds. So to convert into pounds, what we will be doing, we will be dividing this by 1.2, and this will be how many pounds? So 528, because we are converting to heavier currency, so it should be lesser. So this is 440 pounds. Now our target is to get Canadian dollars, and pound and Canadian dollar conversion we already have, and we can check from here. This is the reference for basically we check this reference for 30 pound. So for 30 pound we can get 55 Canadian dollars. So this will be divided by 30, and we will multiply it by 55, and this will be Canadian dollars. So divided by 30 and multiply by 55 is equal to 806. So 806.67, and roughly we can say this is 800 Canadian dollars. So this will be 800 Canadian dollars. This is done. Hopefully everything is clear. Now question number 14, and the question number 14 says Iman walked for 3 hours 15 minutes. He walked a distance of 18.2 kilometers. Work out Iman's average speed for his walk. Give your answer in kilometer per hour. So speed we know is equal to distance over time. So this will be distance will be 18.2 kilometers, and time will be 3 hours and 15 minutes. So we can directly change, and we can write answer like this one. This will be 18.2 over, this will be time button which will be using 3 hours and 15 minutes, and this will be equal to 28 over 5. We can write here 28 over 5, and this will be in decimal will be 5.6, and this will be kilometer per hour. And if you want to show additional working, you can convert, like for example 18.2 divided by 3 hours and 15 minutes. You can convert like this and press decimal, and you will get 3.25. So we can write 3.25, and then you can divide 18.2 divided by answer is equal to 5.6. So you can write this step for your better working also, and because this is 3 mark question, so I have provided the additional step also, but by use of calculator, time questions are very easy to solve. Now question number 15, and the question number 15 says here is a list of ingredients needed to make 12 chocolates. So chocolate, number of chocolates are 12. Chocolate brownies, ingredients for 12 chocolates. These are the ingredients. Uh, Thalia buys exactly enough of these ingredients to make 120 of these brownies. So 120 of these brownies are need to be formed. So 1.5 kilogram of flour costs 1.30. So first of all, we will calculate 150 grams for, so this will be flour, 150 grams For 12, so for 120 we will multiply by 10, so it will be 1500 grams, and which is equal to 1.5 kg, and 1.5 kg is costing 1.3 pounds, so this will be pounds 1.30. This is what we have done for the flour case. And now next will be 250 grams chocolate spread. So we can say spread, it will be spread, we can check, this is 250 grams, and 250 grams will be for 12, and for 10 it will be 2500 grams, and for 500 grams, chocolate spread costs 2.60, so this will be 5 multiplied by 2.60, and this will be equal to 5 multiplied by 2.60 will be equal to 13 pounds, so pounds 13 we can write here. And then the last one is 3 eggs, so 3 eggs are required for 12, so we can write 3 eggs multiply by 10, so it will be 30 eggs, and it will be costing how much? 6 eggs are costing 1.10, so it will be 5 times 1.10, and this will be pounds will be 5.50. Now we will have to add all this cost, so total cost will be equal to, we will be adding all this, and it will be 1.30 plus 13 plus 5.50, and this is adding up to 19.8 pounds, 19.8 pounds. And selling price, they are saying Thalia sells all 120 brownies at 0.40 each. Work out the profit. So selling amount, you can say selling amount will be equal to 120 multiplied by 0.40, and this will be equal to 120 multiplied by 0.40, and this is equal to 48 pounds. So this will be 48 pounds, and the profit we need to calculate. So profit will be equal to 48 pounds minus this will be 19.8, and 48 minus 19.8 will be equal to 28.2 pounds, 28.2 pounds, and this will be our answer, 28.2 pounds. This will be the final answer for 5 marks. And question number 16 says a part, expand this, we have to expand the algebraic expression. So x multiplied by 2x will be 2x squared, and x multiplied by minus 3 will be minus 3x, then plus 7 multiplied by 2x will be 14x, and 7 multiplied by 1 will be 7, and then minus 5 this one, so we can rewrite 2x squared plus this will be 11x plus this will be 7 minus 5 will be 2, so it will be, this will be our final answer which we can provide over here, 2x squared plus 11x and plus 2, and this is 3 marks part which we have done. Now question B part, expand and simplify. We have to expand and simplify. X multiplied by 2 will be 2y. Basically y multiplied by 2 will be 2y, and y multiplied by minus y will be minus y squared. 4 multiplied by 2 will be plus 8, and 4 multiplied by y will minus y will be minus 4y, and we can rearrange, and 8, and this will be minus 2y and minus y square, so 8 minus 2y minus y square, and this is 2 mark question which is done. C part is factorize fully we have to take the maximum common. The maximum which we can take common is 5, b raised to 3, and c inside will be 3 and b square minus this will be 7 and c raised to the power 8, and this will be the final answer which we can write 5b cube c and 3b square minus 7c raised to the power 8, and this is for 2 marks. Question number 17, and they're saying show that this side is equal to this one. We can take left hand side, and left hand side is equal to 6 whole 3 by 4 and division 2 whole 4 over 7. We will change the mixed fraction into improper. So 6 multiplied by 4 will be 24. 24 plus 3 will be 27. So 27 by 4, and division this will be 7 multiplied by 2 will be 14. 14 plus 4 will be 18. So 18 by 7. Now we can change this division into multiplication by taking reciprocal of 7. 18 over 7 will be 7 over 18, and now cancellations. 9 3s are 27, 9 2s are 18, and this will be 7 3s are 21 over 4 2s are 8. Now 21 over 8, which is equal to, if we check with this, basically calculators we can use and show working. So this will be divided by 8 will be equal to this one, and in mixed fraction will be 2 whole 5 by 8. So 2 whole 5 by 8, which is equal to right hand side. So we can write left hand side is equal to right hand side, and it is done. 3 marks question. Now question number 18, and question number 18 says the diagram is not accurately drawn and triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. ABC is this one, PQR is this, and AB is equal to 4 and PQ is equal to 12. RQ is equal to 16.5 centimeter, AC is equal to X centimeter, and PR is equal to Y centimeter. A part, calculate the length of BC. So BC length is required. BC length is this one, which will be, we can check the ratio from these two given sides, and this will be if we multiply 4, or we can divide 12. So 12 divided by 4 will be equal to 3. So this will be our conversion or factor. So we can divide this 16 by 5. We can divide by 3 to get answer, and 16 by 3, 16.5 by 3 will be equal to 16.5 over 3 will be equal to 5.5. So 5.5, and this will be BC, and we can write here BC. So this will be 5.5 centimeter, and this is for 2 marks. Now B part, write down an expression for y in terms of x. Y in terms of x. So if we divide y by 3, so we will get x. So we can write y over 3 is equal to x, and y in terms of x, 3 we can shift to other side, so y is equal to 3x. So we can write this is equal to 3x, and this is for 1 mark question, which is done. Now question number 19, and the question number 19 is lower bound upper bound question. Each side of the regular octagon has a length of 18 mm, correct to the nearest 0.5 mm, and diagram is not accurately drawn, nearest for 0.5, so plus minus 0.5 by 2. This is what we will be doing for upper and lower bound, and this is equal to plus minus 0.25. This will be the net. Plus minus for upper lower bounds. A part, write down the lower bound of the length of each side of the octagon. So lower bound will be 18 minus. So it will be 18 minus 0.25, and this will be 18 minus 0.25 will be equal to 17.75. I'm using calculator so that you will, most of the students are relying on calculator, so I'm not doing mental calculations. So wherever possible, I'm using the calculator. B part, write down the upper bound of the length of each side of the octagon. So 18 plus 0.25. So 18 plus 0.25 will be equal to 18.25. So 18.25, which we can write 18 plus 0.25 is equal to this one, and this will be 18.25, and this is for 1 mark. Hopefully you got this. Now question number 20, and the question number 20 says, bearing question, the scale diagram shows the position on a map of house A, and this is A, scale is 1 centimeter, represents 200 meters, and this is north. And the requirement is what? House C is on a bearing of 110. Distance from A to C is 700 meters. Mark the position C on the diagram with a cross X and label your cross C. Label your cross C. So what we will be doing, first of all, bearing of 110, so we can put our protector like this, and this will be our zero line. From north we'll be counting, and up to this one will be 90, but we need to take 110. So 110 roughly I'm taking 110 will be this one. Now we need to show this is 110 degrees, always clockwise to the north, from the north. So 200, 1 centimeter is equal to 200, but the distance is 700 meters. So we can write 700 divided by 200 will be equal to 700 over 200 is equal to 3.5. So 3.5 centimeter is the length required. Roughly we can take, we will be putting our protector over here and making arc, and that arc we can so that arc we can draw like this one, and this is our X, which we can, this is X, we have to cross C, basically this is C, and this is the cross which we have done, and this is 3.5, we can mention here 3.5 centimeters, and which is equivalent to 700 meters. Now they are saying B part, write the scale of the map in the form 1:n. What is scale of the map? Scale of the map is provided over here. 1 centimeter represents 200 meters. So 1 centimeter is equal to 200 meters. Now we need to change this meters into centimeters, and we will have to multiply this by 100. So 1 centimeters is to 2, this will be centimeters now, 20000, or we can write like this one, 1 2 3 20,000, and this will be centimeters. And we can remove the centimeters, so 1 ratio, this will be 20,000, and this will be 20,000 over here, and this is for 1 mark part, which is done. Now this is question number 21, and question 21 says, this is probability question. A bag contains only pink sweets, white sweets, and green sweets, and red sweets. So the pink, white, green, and red. The table gives each of the probabilities that when a sweet is taken at random from the bag, the sweet will be green or the sweet will be red. So green and red probabilities are provided. The ratio number of pink sweets and number of white sweets is 2:1. So if we take this as 1, for white it will be 1. So if we take this as x, this will be 2x. Now we can form the equation. We know that the sum of the probabilities is equal to 1. So we will use that property. They are saying there are 28 red sweets in the bag. Work out the number of white sweets in the bag. So first of all, we will add these probabilities to 1. So 2x plus 0.2 plus 0.35 is equal to 1. So 3x is equal to 1 minus 0.2 minus 0.35, and this will be equal to 1 minus 0.2 and minus 0.35, and this is equal to 0.45, and x will be equal to 0.45 divided by 3, and this will be divided by 3 is equal to 0.15. So x value is 0.15, and they are saying now we can use this basically 28 red. So red is 0.35. So 0.35 is probability for 28, and for 0.15 will be what, x, and or we can say this will be y, or we need to find, so y will be equal to 0.15 multiplied by unitary method. Basically we are doing this will be 0.35, and this will be equal to, we can calculate, this will be fraction, and it will be 0.15 multiplied by 28 over this will be 0.35, and this is equal to 12. So answer will be 12, and we can provide answer over here, which is this one, for 5 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 22, and the question number 22 says find the lowest common multiple LCM of 28, 42 and 63. Show you're working clearly, so we can draw. We are going to use the division method, and we can use this 28 and 42 and 63 we can divide by 2. So 14s are, and this will be 21, and this one 63 as it is, and we will draw a line over here, and again divide by 2, 7, and this will be 21 and 63, and then again now we can divide by 3, so this will be 7 as it is. If it is not divisible, we are just copying. If completely divisible, then only we are dividing. So 7 3s are 21, and this will be 21s are 63, and then we can divide by 3 again, so it will be 7 7, and 7 we are dividing with the smallest number. This is our preference. So 7 and 1, 1 and 1, so we are dividing up to 1, and now we will be multiplying these all numbers to get LCM. So LCM will be equal to 2 raised to power 2 into 3 raised to power 2 into 7, and this will be equal to 2 squared multiply by 3 squared multiply by 7 is equal to 252. So answer will be 252, and we can write answer 252. This will be question for 3 marks, which we are done. And now question number 23, and 23 question says the table gives information about the average house price in England in 2018 and in 2019. These are the prices they have provided, and these are average house prices in pounds. A part, work out the percentage increase in the average house price from 2018 to 19. Give your answer correct to 1 decimal place. So always we are taking the bigger value, which is 2 3 177 first. We will be taking the bigger value and the original price, which is this, the smaller value. So minus double two, basically we are checking the difference and dividing by the original, which is 228,314, and multiply by 100 for percentage, and this will be equal to, this is percentage increase, this will be percentage increase, and this will be equal to, we can write the fraction, so it will be 231,776, and this will be minus 228,314 divided by 228,314 and multiplied by 100, and this is equal to 1.516, 1.516%, and we can round to one decimal place because it is the requirement of the question. So we can say 1.5%, so 1.5 will be answer. Percentage symbol is there, so 2 marks question which we have done. Now for B part, they are saying the average house price in 2019 was 7.7% greater than the average house price in 2017. B part, work out the average house price in 2017. Give your answer correct to 3 decimal places. Now reverse percentage question. Let us suppose that in 2017 price was X. So now it is increased. Increment is 7.7%. So for this one we are writing 100 plus 7.7 divided by 100. This is for percentage increase, basically increment. So this is equal to the amount which we know the new amount is 231,776. So we can write 231,776, and X will be equal to 231,776 divided by this whole fraction we can take to other side. This will be 7.7 over 100, and we can use calculator to solve this, and fraction 231,776 over this will be again fraction, and it will be 100 plus 7.7 over 100, and this one will be 215205, 215205, and they are saying 3 significant figures. So we can write up to 3 significant figures. We'll have to remove from these are 3 significant figures. So we can write 215,000. This will be up to 3 significant figures, and our answer will be 215,000, and this is for 3 marks question. We have done this. Question number 24. The frequency table gives information about the number of points scored by a player, number of points, frequency, and the mean number of points scored is 2. This one is X. So work out the value of X. So mean value, what we can do, we can write mean will be equal to what? Will be 0 multiplied by 13 plus this will be 1 multiplied by 17 plus 2 multiplied by 8 plus 3 multiplied by X, and plus this will be 4 multiplied by 11 and divided by the sum, which is 13 plus 17 plus 8 plus X plus 11, and the mean value they have provided is equal to 2. So this is equal to 2. Now we can solve this equation. To solve this equation, first we will simplify. First 0 into 13 will be 0, plus 1 into 17 will be 17, plus 2 into 8 will be 16, plus 3x and plus 44, and divided by this will be, we can add these numbers, 13 plus 17 plus 8 plus 11 is equal to 49. So we can write 49 plus x is equal to 2. Now we can cross multiply. Before cross multiplication, we will simplify the numerator. 17 plus 16 plus 44 is equal to 77. So 77 plus 3x, and over this will be 49 plus x is equal to 2. Cross multiply. So 77 plus 3x is equal to 49 into 2. 49 multiplied by 2 will be equal to 98 plus 2x, and this will be we can shift 2x to the other side. So 3x minus 2x is equal to 98 minus 77. So x is equal to 98 minus 77 will be 21. So x value which we were supposed to find is 21, which we can write over here, and this is for 4 marks. Now this is simultaneous equation question number 25. Solve the simultaneous equations. One is this one, second is this one. Show your clear algebra working. To equalize the coefficients of x, we will multiply the first equation by 2, and this implies this will be 6x plus 10y is equal to 6.2. And now we have this as equation 1, and this will be equation 2. We will be solving simultaneously. 6x plus 10y is equal to 6.2, and the second equation is 6x plus 3y is equal to 3.75, and we can subtract changing signs, and this will be cancelled, and this will be 10 minus 3 will be 7y is equal to 6.2 minus 3.75 is equal to 2.45, and y will be equal to 2.45 divided by 7, and this will be divided by 7 will be equal to 0.35, and we can write 0.35 as y value. Now we can find the value of x by replacing the value of y. In equation 1 we can replace, and equation 1 will be 3x plus 5y is equal to 3.1, and we'll be replacing this value 3x plus 5 into 0.35 is equal to 3.1. 3x is equal to 3.1 minus 5 into 0.35, and this will be equal to 3.1 minus 5 into 0.35, and bracket close, and this is equal to 1.35. So x will be equal to 1.35 divided by 3, and this will be divided by 3 is equal to 0.45. 0.45, this will be value of x, 0.45. This is done, and it was 4 marks. Now this is question number 26, which is last question of the paper, and this is saying the diagram shows the regular 10-sided polygon, and diagram is not accurately drawn. Show x is equal to y. So first of all, we will consider this one. We'll consider first the whole 10-sided polygon. So 10-sided polygon will be having how many sides? Like for example, 10-sided polygon will be having how much interior angle. First we will find the exterior angle. So exterior angle will be equal to 360 divided by 10, which is equal to 36. So interior angle will be equal to interior angle will be equal to 180 minus 36 degrees, and this will be equal to 180 minus 36 is equal to 144 degrees. So each interior angle is 144. We can say this is 144, this is 144. So 144, and this is also 144. So we can find the remaining two angles, and this angle will be equal to this angle. So this angle will be how much? This will be 180. We can say this is 360 minus 2 into 144, and this will be divided by 2 because these two angles, which two angles, basically this angle is equal to this angle, so we will divide this by 2 and we will get answer. This will be how much? This will be 360 minus 2 into 144 bracket close divided by 2, and this is equal to 36. So this is 36 degrees. This angle is also 36 degrees. Now we can figure out similarly this side also. This is 144, 144, and this is also 144, and this is also 144 degrees. And now we can consider basically this one, and this polygon we can consider. This will be, now x will be same as this angle, so we can find this as 180. This will be, polygon will be 180 multiplied by 3 because we can make 3 triangles, and this will be equal to 540. If you multiply, you will get 180 multiplied by 3 is equal to 540. And so 540 minus these three angles are 144, and then divided by 2 because x, and this will also be x, and this will be x value, and this one we can rewrite as 540 minus 3 into 144 bracket close and divided by 2 is equal to 54. So x value is equal to 54 degrees. So this one is 54 degrees, and this x value is also 54 degrees. Now we can write this one. Y value will be, we can check basically angle JAB, which is interior angle, is 144. So angle JAB, which is JAB interior angle, will be equal to 144 degrees, and this is angle Y will be equal to, angle Y will be equal to 144 degrees minus two angles, which is 54 and 36. So 54 plus 36, this is how we can do, and this will be equal to 144 minus, this will be 54 plus 36, and this is equal to also 54 degrees. So x is equal to y, which is equal to 54 degrees. So hence this is done. This was 4-mark question which we have done. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and press bell icon so that you will be getting notification for incoming videos. Recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows and introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.